Hi everyone. So I'm gonna start with a funny story. I was getting ready to read and getting my setup ready, and I need to stop complaining about my overhead camera because it went flying and kind of made a mess of everything. I had to reorganize my table, and it did scare me because I don't know if Spirit is telling me, just stay calm, be happy with what you have. So I started burning some lavender just to keep myself calm. I also have my smoky quartz to keep me grounded and rooted, and it's good for the root chakra. I also got my sea glass. This is beautiful. I don't know if you can see it, but it's beautiful. It's for calling the divine. So today I want to do something different. I'm going to be reading, well, I'm going to do the second, but I'm going to be doing spirit messages. This is, let's see what our spirit tells us, okay? I love this deck. It's called Garden Dragons. It's a very simple deck, but it's beautiful, and it talks to me so loudly. So I decided to choose this today. Then this is kind of where I'm going to take a different stance today. I'm going to turn a rune and read from the Book of Runes. I love this book. There's pages that I've written in, and so bear with me because I'm going to read out of the book. All right, so let's start with the Garden Dragon. Put this aside over here. All right. Thank you, Spirit, for talking to us. Please give us a beautiful message for someone out there, people out there that might need some guidance. Thank you so much. All right. I do talk to myself. I do apologize, but when Spirit starts talking to me, I talk back. Not talk back, but we have a conversation, and Spirit could be funny. All right, Spirit, what are you trying to tell us? Talk to me. Ooh. All right, let's see what this card is all about. What a beautiful card. This is Celery Dragon Renewal, and I'm going to show him to you because I remember the last reading, I didn't show much. All right. Beautiful renewal. All right, Spirit, what is going to join this card? Tell me, talk to me. Here we go. Oh, through. All right. Beautiful cards. Very cute cards. This over here. Okay, Cantaloupe Dragon, realign. Onion Dragon, release. And the Pineapple Dragon, hospitality. Let me put my hands on these cards and ask Spirit for some information to let us know what is going on and what the message is today. Oh, okay. This is telling me, especially with the renewal, there must be some stressful things going on at home, and it feels to me that you need some rest and realign yourself with Spirit and realign yourself with prayer, maybe some meditation. Release everything. Sometimes a good cry helps a lot. And even a small conversation, and I am seeing conversations can help so much. Could help just understand if somebody said something, maybe you misunderstood it or they misunderstood it. But this little dragon here is trying to figure out what actually this little dragon here is telling me. They're not happy. They're not happy at all. But you got to take care of yourself. You got to find that happiness within. I feel being torn from being happy to what you feel is having to kind of take care of something or a family member, and they're always pulling you every which way. And I don't understand that, but it seems like, because I get I know some people are too young to remember Strongman, where they pull him in each way and he never breaks. And that's what it's telling me. It's telling me that you're burned out. You're burned out. You're not happy. You're actually lonely, and you feel like no one understands you. And the people that do understand you push you and push you like, hey, you don't need to take this crap. But the thing is that you're a very loyal, loving family member, and you haven't had the best relationship with your family. And well, it's time for you to realign, to sit in the quiet and pray, meditate, ask yourself, what's going to make you happy? Who is going to make you happy? How are you going to find your happiness? And sometimes we just have to continue to move on. And you know what? Sometimes you can love your family from afar, meaning starting a new path for yourself, because this is going to continue happening. I'm so sorry, but this getting pulled, being felt like you can never do enough, not being validated for what you do so much. You have to release this, because it's no good. And you have to realign to who you are. Maybe they don't believe the same things that you believe, or maybe they don't believe, or I feel like they're, and please, this is what Spirit is telling me. I feel like these people might quote the Bible, but then they're spewing lies or gossip or just being ugly behind other people's backs. I hear a lot of cussing, and it's sad. It's really sad, because I feel like this person here cries at night wondering why they're not good enough. And let me tell you, you are good enough. But Spirit is telling me it's time to release. Release and realign to whom you are. All right. Sometimes I get emotional. I'm so sorry, because it's so strong. All right. Let's see, Spirit. What message are you giving us? Let me ground myself. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm going to read this to you. Don't allow anyone to abuse your power or take it away from you. You remember, you will be treated how you allow others to treat you. Show them that you value yourself far too much to settle for anything less than you deserve. Amen. I'll hold it up there so you could read it, and you could pause the video and read it. I'm going to tell you something. Spirit is telling me that it's time. If you were wondering whether you were always going to be in this situation, no. But it is up to you. It is totally up to you. To me, it sounds like you have stopped your life for many, many, many years, and maybe you have tried to run away from this. But running away and breaking is another thing. I'm going to tell you that family doesn't have to be blood. Family could be people that support you, people that care about you. And it sounds to me that you're on the edge. And it sounds to me that you feel like, why me? Why is this going on? Why is this going on? What have I done so bad? And you've just, I even feel like there's part of, maybe you're overeating or over drinking, or you're doing something, maybe just not even wanting to move, not even wanting to do things that used to be fun to you. Or I see that you lost people that were very important to you because of this, because that you devoted yourself so much to trying to fix the problem in the family that you lost yourself. It's time. It's time for you to break free from this, from family that are abusive, that don't treat you right, that don't understand you. Again, you know, this could be many issues. It could be issues with just that they're not happy. They're not happy, so you're not gonna be happy, and they're gonna try to just break you. And if it sounds like they're doing a good job, and I keep hearing, and again, this is spirit, so I just relay what spirit tells me. I keep hearing loser. I keep hearing loser. I keep hearing that they're mean. They're so very mean. And it's heartbreaking, but it's time. It's time, my dear. It's time for you to realign and to open your heart and find new adventures. Find new adventures. Let's see what rune are we gonna pull today? Oh, let's see. Oh, what do you know? Movement. Movement. Let's see the page. 125. 125. I love this book. I sometimes sit and read it, and it's so relaxing that it helps me to go to bed and go to sleep, because sometimes I have a hard time. All right. Movement. So this rune, I'm going to show you the page. And again, you could pause it if you want. And this is the second page, so you could pause it if you want. All right. And read it for yourself. Because sometimes it's nice to save a video, especially when you're going through a hard time, and you look back and it gives you courage. All right. Movement, progress, the horse. Ehwaz is the rune of transit, transition and movement, of physical shifts, new dwelling places, new attitudes, a new life. It also signifies movement in the sense of improving or bettering any situation. Can we get an amen? Amen. There is about this rune a sense of gradual development and steady progress, with the accompanying notion of slow growth through the numerous shifts and changes. So you don't have to do this fast. You don't have to go and say, you know what, here you go, and move on. Take your time, because it sounds like, you know, they've been breaking you little by little. They've just been kind of chipping away. That's not good. And start planning. Start planning your release. Start planning to move away. Maybe a new city, maybe a new neighborhood if you're close to them. Go and find new things that you always wanted to try. Maybe a new restaurant. And I'm saying easy things because sometimes when we're leaving a situation, and it could be a friendship, a marriage, family, anything, it is a grieving process, because nothing will ever be the same. Okay, let's go on. So here we go. A relationship may need to undergo changes if it is to live and grow. So it's telling you, maybe you just need to change. This relationship, in order to grow, you need to release it. Sometimes, you know, like I said, I don't think, and I'm not getting, I'm gonna be very, very brutal and honest. This has nothing to do with a romantic relationship. I'm seeing parental. I'm seeing family. I'm seeing, an overbearing mother that is very critical, extremely critical. And if you're a woman that has a critical mother, you really feel like it puts a lot of stress on you, and it almost makes you feel like you're not a good mother, you're not a good person. And it's sad that someone that's supposed to love you unconditionally is making you feel this way. If you are a son, there's nothing worse than having a mother being so overly critical, because it just takes your maleness away. You always feel like you can't provide if you're a male. So I know that people say, well, it's your parents. It's, you know, you have to love them through everything. That's not true. It really isn't true. They chose their life. It's time for you to choose yours, to choose your happiness. I do feel that this is an adult. They've already made their life. They've already gone through some drastic changes. And it's funny because I see this person as being very manipulative. I'm going to show you the card again. And it's supposed to be a beautiful card, but again, in another shuffle, it can be. It may mean something else in another shuffle. Do you see? They're like thinking how to manipulate this person, this adult child, and that's not fun. That's not fun at all. Let me see. I'm just going through and seeing what spirit pops out, because it's funny, I see letters popping out sometimes. So you have to bond with yourself. Here we go. Now it is time to turn again and face the future, reassured, prepared to share the good fortune that comes your way. You see, it means that you're not a bad person. Not at all. They just don't see you for who you are. They don't see the beauty and the magic in you. It's time for you to make changes, my friend. It's time for you to, and what I hear Spirit telling me, my ears are getting really hot. That's when I know Spirit is kind of kicking my butt. What Spirit is telling me, it's a powerful message, and it's going to go out to the right person. And let me tell you, it's the adult child has been thinking about this, has been thinking, but they feel so guilty. But this, and again, I do feel it's the mother. They're so critical. They're so mean. That they feel that you feel that if you leave, even my eye is twitching right now, if you leave, they're gonna tell you you're abandoning them. How dare you leave the family when they need you so much? But you know, you could go and buy groceries and you bought the wrong thing, or you could be saying, you know what, I'm tired, I'm hurting today, I just need to stay home. And they're trying to manipulate you to go over to their house. But once you get there, they constantly ask you, what's wrong? What's wrong? What's going on? And they just hound you. And so it sounds like you've been thinking about this for a while. Oh, my eye is twitching and my ears are burning. It sounds like it's time for you to move on. Move on. I hate to say things like that about family, because family should be close, but let's be honest. There's times that family isn't all good. And Spirit is letting you know and encouraging you. Yes, you can move on. And you will be happy if you move on. If you get away from this person and this family, you will be happy. You will find happiness and you will find peace. But be careful. Don't get yourself all wound up and stressed out, because it might affect other areas of your life. And you have released a lot of people, good people in your life, because of this family member. And for that, I'm so sorry. And I hope that this helped you. And I hope that you're strong enough to understand that Spirit is not telling you that you need to go because I'm trying to find the right words. I hope you're strong enough to let go, but also allow Spirit, your guardian angels, your archangels, to support you. You could talk to them and ask them for guidance. And I'm not gonna lie, it's not gonna be fun, but you got this. You got this. I wish that this was gonna be a fun reading, and but it's funny because I already felt when I sat down that this was gonna be a powerful reading. Please save this. Whoever needs to hear this message, save it. And go back and look at it. Go back and listen to it. Remember how powerful you are. Anyways, I hope nothing but the best for you. I really would love for you to relax and find strength. All right, guys. Thank you so much for everything. I'm gonna start my YouTube channel soon, but I'll probably try to put up an introduction video this week. So please, I ask for some support. And again, I'm new at this. I mean, the camera fell on me. So just be gentle and nice. And hey, if you guys have any advice on how to start anything, let me know. Once I post up the YouTube, I'll have my comments open. Thank you for your time. Blessed be. You guys take care.